Welcome back to Reus, everyone. It's time for another 60-minute era, and I found as I uploaded this previous one that I'm actually able to, well, if I get it down to just shy of an hour, I should be able to pop this out and get it uploaded onto the channel in a full form, so hopefully you're actually enjoying that. Now, we have 3 new achievements to set out for here in this 60-minute session. We have an era with a swamp village with at least 500 prosperity, an era with at least 6 villages who all have 150 each, and a fantastic era of an era with 1600 prosperity total. So let's get to it! So as you guys saw there, the biggest goal for this particular session is to get a swamp city up above 500 village prosperity. So in order to do that, we're just going to start off by building our swamp as the very first section of land. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the rock giant way over here. That way he's not actually directly interfering with any of this business over here. I'm going to kind of do the similar strategies that I do for most of these games that we've had going on here. For the first few sessions, we just want to get our 4 different types, or 3 different types, I guess I should say, of villages down as soon as we possibly can. I'm actually going to put another ocean right here, I think might be a good idea. Because that way I can have the 10 forest tiles, I believe. How many is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, well that's good to know. 13 different tiles that we put down for the types of land, and then I'm going to go ahead and create another swamp over here on this side as soon as the ocean is down. So I'm going to move him over here so we can get that going straight away. And I think I'll go ahead and make the desert inside these areas. In fact, I'm probably going to be putting up another mountain, or maybe just making one big mountain so that the desert reaches all the way out here. Or maybe I want to make that forest. Or swamp, actually. Swamp is probably the better option. We gotta wait for the ocean to start up again. His swamp is ready to go, so we'll just have him move over to here just to get ready for that. Ocean's ready to go. I'm gonna put it right there. And the school challenge has started. 5 food and 10 tech for each plant. So I think, well, actually what I should probably do first is put down my other source of minerals. I think is probably just what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the wealth minerals right there. Hopefully get this town maybe to settle right in this area. That way I can take advantage of both the fertile patches on both sides as well as having the mountain within range. Now, next order of business, bring this guy over here and create a slightly larger ocean patch. Or maybe not. New Shire is settled, which will be the desert town, and I'm going to go ahead and have him put down some plants right there. Or, you know what, I'm going to put them right in the... Nah, I'll put them right there. That looks like a good spot. Have him put down the next swamp like this. And then I'm going to move my ocean giant over here, and I'm second-guessing this because I think I might actually want to create more mountain. I'm going to do that. I'm going to create 3 more patches. How many is this? This is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I underutilized my resources very heavily. So let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's create a mountain right there. I haven't actually done this yet, so this will be fun to see what happens. I'm going to put a mountain on an existing mountain. Mountainception! Now, let's see, we need bonuses for the minerals that we put down in here, so obviously we're just going to put another source of quartz right there next to the existing one. Ooh, this is fun. I like that. Didn't actually get it all the way over, so we can do another mountain right here. That's cool! We're gonna have a little mountain range. I haven't done that yet. Learning new fancy things all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna be okay with using their resources just as the little swamp we have here, and then perhaps we can get the desert resources going on that other side. I think I might put one more ocean tile here. So that way I can get the swamp going all the way out to here. And I'm going to have to do that, obviously, by moving him over this way and putting the swamp on that tile. Now, let's put down another quartz right over yonder. And we need to get some more plants for the school to finish. So I think maybe, well, he's got his blueberries and strawberries that he'll be working on here. So the nomads should show up as soon as I get more things getting built over here. So we'll be able to utilize the existing bushes right here. Here comes our other nomad. We've already got a nice little bonus here for these guys. They'll probably get a little greedy off the start, but that's okay with me. And now we've got forest actually running over 2 tiles, which I'm alright with. Now, these guys have more than enough. They're going to get a little bit greedy because of their growth and wealth, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and create an advanced mineral source. Let's do it on the mountaintop, actually. Maybe. I wonder if a village would settle on the mountain. That would be cool. I would like that. School challenges started over here in the forest town as well. So they already have 2 of their existing 3 plants they need, although one of them is not actually within the borders yet. So what we're going to do is just put another one right over there, and then they'll be good to go. These guys need another set of herbs, so let's go ahead and go like this. We can try for... what do we want to give these guys here? A lesser toxic aspect might be a good idea. I think I'll probably go with that. Turn these into marshmallows, and see what kind of bonuses we can get as a result of that. These guys need a little bit more food here, though, so I think I'm probably going to have to give them... something from the forest giant, because he's already got these guys all set up for their school project to finish. So if I move him over there, that'll be good to go. Plant another source of fruit right here for these schoolboys to finish up their little children's work. Very nice, and now these guys are good to go. We've got an ambassador prepared from the desert. I think I want to save my swamp guys for the swamp, or no, sorry, the swamp ambassador for the swamp giant. Perhaps this guy could take the desert ambassador. He doesn't actually, no, monsoon's probably not worth it. I'll probably give it to this guy. I found that hunt aspect is actually helping me out quite a bit. Swamp city and divided planet, so we want to create a bunch more villages, which means we should probably focus on getting another one built over here in this desert region. We did create another freaking ocean over here, which is always good. I probably want to make a slightly bigger ocean over here, actually, considering I've got, how many is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more patches over here to utilize. So I'm going to go like so. This is 1, 2, 3, if I count out like that. There we go. Red Castle is settled, yet another village. This is going to be a very hectic game if I'm anticipating this properly, which I think I am. We're going to have a lot of crazy things going on at the same time. You go ahead and pick up that crystal aspect while you're on your way over here, but we're going to use that for good purposes in the future. Do the rest of your ocean, then we'll create another swamp over here, in fact, and need to get him over here to do that, and we'll make a swamp right over here in this area to fill up the rest of this field, and that way we'll have just about everything we could possibly ask for. Looks good to me. We'll be short on forest ambassadors, so I'll have to use those with good purpose. So let's see. Getting that ocean down, that's very good. Oh my goodness, that's going a lot farther than I expected it would. That might not be good for me. Well, I guess we're gonna have to make the most of it now. This desert's gonna be kind of tiny. We're gonna have to use swamp tiles, which I think will probably be okay. I really only need them above 150 prosperity, so I'm not too worried about getting them up in that area just by using these little precious resources that they have, especially because they have mountain tiles, and mountain tiles actually give me quite a variety usually, especially if these guys stretch all the way up to where this area is, so that way I can get a lot of symbiosis going from all those cool projects up there. Now, these guys need a trade post, which means I need to switch this to a precious mineral source, and I'm going to bring the swamp giant over as soon as I have him put down an herb right there, and I'll have him put down some exotic animals in this area. That way these guys can get the bonus from the wealth for each animal within their borders. It's very, very good, and I'll put the exotic animals over here on the mountain because I think that might be of better use for me. And I'm pretty sure, in fact, I can get a transmutation up to something like a topaz, and maybe have an animal that benefits from having the minerals next door, so we'll have to look at that symbiosis potential. In the meantime, I really need to get the swamp giant his first ambassador with the forest ambassador right here, get him that toxic aspect, which is going to allow me to transmute these into marshmallows, giving me awe for this village so that they don't get too greedy in the near future. Darkmouth has settled over here in the other swamp area, so that's all well and good. I'm going to go ahead and start putting down the fish in here because it's always beneficial to do that. Swamp Giant needs to pick up his first ambassador, and I already have 5 towns. I don't know if I have really enough room to make another one. Let's see. Perhaps right here. Might do it. Let's see here. Let's put down fruit plants right in that patch. And perhaps another town will settle in between these two here. So I've kind of poorly planned for landscape for these guys, unfortunately. Their borders might interfere with one another, but I guess we'll have to deal with it as it comes up. The Fishing Docks Challenge has started. Plus 5 food for each fish within 2 patches of the fishing dock. So that is a very good project for these guys to start. They need lots of wealth and food, which means I should probably replace this with a source of exotic animals. They're already getting a massive food bonus just from the 1 fish that I created here. So this guy does indeed have his toxic aspect. I'm going to go ahead and put that down on a couple of these here and transmute those up. I'm guessing these guys will utilize those in some manner in the future here. Very, very good. Plus 15 tech and plus 10 off next to an animal nest. So what I'm going to do here is put down another... well, what I should probably do, in fact, that was a weird voice crack right there, but what I should do first is put down another source of food for these guys so they can get that massive bonus to this, and then I need to bring this guy over here to put down a domestic animal nest in that area with the toxic aspect right there so I can get the big symbiosis as soon as I do have those that animal nest down, and that way I'll be able to utilize that to its most effective nature. But right now I need to put a source of exotic animals 2 spaces within this town so they can get that wealth going on. Might want to consider putting down another source of minerals, but that can come in the future. Another nomad will come at probably about 300 if I recall. Yep, right there it says it, 251 out of 300 prosperity. So once I'm getting up into that region, we'll be looking to create our 6th town, hopefully right here. Because that appears to be just about the only place that it makes sense for another town to settle. These guys need a little bit more wealth for each animal. Unfortunately, I haven't only created 1, and they need a little bit more than that, so what I should probably do, transmute these guys perhaps, herbs and chemicals nearby. Unfortunately, some of these are still locked here. I think the only way I can really do this is to put another source of precious minerals inside their borders, so I'll go ahead and put that there. That way they won't get much greedier, and they'll be able to finish their projects, and I won't have to worry about it too much in the near future here. So now, domestic animals down, and to create a nest, I think we're going to need something. The forest or the hunt aspect rather, I think will do it for us. In fact, they're already getting that symbiosis bonus, so we don't necessarily have to transmute these. But it's not helping us to keep it as what it is right now either. So we're going to go ahead and turn these into otters. And they give more food when they're next to plants, so that's actually a perfect symbiosis bonus, and then these guys will be able to grow up a little bit, and things will be ship-shape! Now then, need more wealth over here, so what can we do for that? These guys give more wealth, and we give them a predator or an exotic aspect. Don't have either one of those, unfortunately. In fact, we might get an exotic aspect. Don't know. I don't think it'll happen. So, let's see. I think what I'm going to have to do is create a source of wealth with the precious minerals over here for these guys. I'm going to have to look at the possibility of creating a symbiosis between these minerals and an animal in the future, but for now we're going to go ahead and call that good as we try to get this wealth above 10 for these guys to finish their fishing dock and get things moving. Now, the only giant that does not have an ambassador, I believe, is the stone giant, so he needs to come over here and pick up the desert ambassador, which I'm absolutely fine with. That gives him the noble aspect, which we use a lot. So as soon as he's done putting down these precious mineral sources, he'll go halfway across the freaking planet to pick this guy up, and things will be ship-shape. Now, Nomad, I don't know if he's going to be settling over here. What is that? Is that a lookout post? Why is that there? Never seen something like that before. That's interesting. Okay. Workshop. +1 wealth and +1 tech for each 2 food within its borders. And they need 25, so they'll get a little bit boost of that just by its by nature of its own existence. Unfortunately, Well, there aren't really many more benefits to that outside of that little sweatshop thing they've got going on there. I'm glad that doesn't have any negative connotations to it. I think we're good for these guys, though, so what I can do is just come over here, create a source of advanced minerals perhaps over on top of the mountain, or on the side of the mountain, rather. I think these guys are posting a lookout here to maybe prevent another nomad from settling in the area. That kind of seems like what's happening, which is kind of interesting. I like that mechanic about it. So they're really territorial, I suppose. They're guarding their little safe haven here to make sure that they don't see another town expand to where their borders are naturally going to increase to. So here we are, we're going to put another source of advanced minerals inside this little area. And doesn't have any symbiosis from what we have right now. If we get a crystal or reaction, unfortunately we don't have either. Oh, we do have the crystal aspect. Okay, so we can go ahead and bring the ocean giant over here. I don't think he's actually doing anything right now, so we're cool with what he's doing here. Ooh, transmute this into a tapper. I'm okay with that. Although, oh yeah, it just gives him a little bit more wealth, so that's cool. Alrighty. Oh, wait, these guys are starting a university project. Whoa. Plus 5 food and plus 10 tech for each plant. And plus 50% tech received from peppermints and dandelions. And they get plus 15 tech for each different forest or swamp plant within the borders. Now, they don't really need any more technology. What I have to do is actually create a source of wealth for these guys. Some food is going to be good for them as well. They get plus 5 food for each plant, so I guess, well, I think they already have 3 of those. Yeah, they already got 15 food coming from that. So what I should probably do here, maybe just create another fruit plant over here? That might be my best bet. And then I'm going to have to transmute these things into something better. The pineapple would be ideal, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get that. Maybe if I have a potent leaf aspect, it'll give me something good. Let's see what kind of different transmutations we can create here. Gives a lot of tech with a potent leaf aspect, and that's not really what we want. We do have nearly enough. No, we're not even close. What am I saying? Oh boy, if we had the fruit aspect, that would be awesome. And these guys aren't building anything yet. Here, hang on a second. Let's look at our... We have 2 ambassadors that we still need to pick up. We should probably give this guy the desert ambassador. And then we have the swamp ambassador over here, and this guy already picked one up. So let's see if the rock giant... Actually, that's probably a good idea. That'll give him his seismic aspect. Although, what does it give this guy? He's already got... Oh no, he needs the herd aspect. I think I'll give him that. It's probably a good idea. Let's see now. So these guys still need their food. Let's focus on one thing at a time here. So the workshop is the one I think I'm working on here for Newshire. No, this is Greencliff, but this is one I'm focused on getting right now. So the university is 60 food and 20 wealth. Probably the best way for me to get that. Maybe I need to turn these into different things. I think really the best idea is to get a source, or a fruit aspect rather, so I can get that going. But since that's not an option, I'm guessing domestic animals are probably going to be my next best bet. These guys already have massive border expansion going on, so I have no problem just bringing all the goodies over here for them. And right now, the other thing I need to focus on is the workshop in Newshire, which is these guys right here. They get plus 1 wealth and plus 1 tech for each 2 food, so that's right, I need to create a source of food within their borders here. So what's probably best is to use these 2 desert patches to create 2 agave, which will give them a big food bonus, which in turn should give them probably enough wealth and technology to get this boost going up so where they can finish their workshop project. Now what's next? University. That's these guys here, the workshop, the barracks. These guys need to win a war. I don't like that project. I think I'd rather them work on something a bit more peaceful, if you catch my drift, guys. So go ahead and destroy that one and let them look towards something else. Oh, wait. Whoa, hey, war preparation. Minus 10 on, plus 30 food. I don't like that at all. I don't think they have any of these things, actually, so I guess it's not really making a difference. Yeah, I don't want these guys to be a warmongering tribe. I want them to be peaceful. Because I know that there's another achievement we can get if we are a completely peaceful era. And that would be cool to get. I would really like that one. But for now, I think transmitting these guys to an otter is probably my best bet, so we'll go ahead and put a herd aspect on this one here. And go like so, and gets +6 food if next to a plant. A greater herd aspect gives me buffaloes and gives nice food themselves that will greatly help plants. If I get another swamp ambassador, I can create a greater aspect of this. That would be cool, but I also have to get these guys 3 more ambassadors so I can get the ocean giant his 3rd one. That's something to keep in mind, though. I think I better keep these as otters right now. That gives them more than enough food. Now they just need the technology boost, which I can get from something, I'm sure. I think I might want to put down exotic animals over here in this last patch. So let's go ahead and put down this source right there in that empty space. And those guys will be a really prosperous village, actually. They're doing quite well for themselves, and they're going to have their university finished in due time, so that's looking spiffy. Market challenge has started. Excellent. Oh, wait, this is the workshop. Still, I need to focus on this anyway. Let's see here. Barrel cactus agave is from a fruit aspect. I don't have that, but I need this guy to come over here and put this down there. Fruit plant ahoy. And I think if I get these 2 going on, that should be more than enough to get these guys everything they need, so I don't have to focus on that any longer. Let's see here. The workshop, yeah, that's the one for New Shire. That's right there. University is these guys here, and they need some wealth, which is going to come from these poison dart frogs. Predator aspect on these guys will turn them into the iguanas. I don't have that, and I don't think I have exotic either. Need a forest ambassador for that. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's see. Well, that's no good. Let's see if we can maybe turn the herbs into something to give me wealth. Nope, no good. Alright, well, try that out. I guess the natural progression here now is to go back to the good old quartz and give them the wealth they need. Actually, they already have the wealth they need. No, they don't. I'm lying. They need 10 more than what they've got. That's not even close. But that's all they need to get this done, so I'm going to go ahead and move the swamp giant out of here to get him working on something else. These guys need a lot more than what they've got going on right now. Predator exotic, we don't have either of those, man, but we are going to get one from Desert Ambassador if we finish this project over here. These guys need to transmute into agave. Same thing right here. And they will get a massive bonus as a result of these 2 plants being next to each other. It gets +10 food when they're next to one another. And, you know, date palm actually might be a good idea if there's freaking animals nearby that we could utilize. I don't know why there's not a freaking nomad coming to settle this place. I guess it is too close to one another. That's a bummer. Well, we're not going to get this one done, but we are going to focus on this one and this one, which are indeed possible if we can manage to keep things peaceful for the duration of this activity. These guys have more than enough food, and they're not quite in the area in which they get that wealth and technology, but each 2 food in the borders is going to give them even more, so if they're reaching out to there, I think probably what we want to do is create just another fruit plant right here. And if we turn that into something like, tomato could be good. These guys give technology, so that's a good bonus for them. And the symbiosis isn't working right there anyway, so we might as well transmute that into something that could work. And, yeah, I think that's good. That's a really good bonus for these guys. They get more than enough food, all the technology and wealth they need, and a university has been finished. This guy can pick this up and get his seismic aspect, or we can give it to the swamp ambassador for another boost to the toxic. Greater toxic would be cool to get. Maybe we want to focus on that stuff this run, I'm not sure. But right now I know the ocean giant already has 2. If he picks this up, he'll get his 2nd level leaf aspect, which will be another one to have, or another cool one to have, rather. I think I'm going to go for that. I haven't gotten a greater aspect yet, and I'm interested to see how it works. So, let's see. Workshop is being finished. The harbor challenge has started. That'll be a fun one to do. It's not that tough either, so we can definitely focus on that. Market in Redcastle. Plus 25 wealth for each different desert animal. We can definitely accommodate that. These guys, they need it, I think, within the 2 range of this market, so we might want to change out this here mineral to something else to get these guys above the wealth they need. But perhaps, no, they need to be within 2 range of the border, so I am going to create just another desert animal there. In the meantime, I think it's probably in my best interest to put another source of precious minerals down up there. as we're going to be getting rid of this one, and these guys actually still get a bonus. Actually, all they really need is animals. Maybe I should only use animals for this patch. That would be interesting. Right now I need to do this one particular patch for sure, though. There we go, big bonus right there, and let's look at the possible symbiosis and transmutation bonuses here. We still don't have either the predator or the exotic aspect. We're going to get an exotic from a forest ambassador, but unfortunately these guys refuse to build anything but a barracks, which is super annoying. Don't want you guys to do that, man. We got to be peaceful people. Why you got to be warmongering? Is it because you're the only forest village within a sea of oceans? A sea of oceans. That doesn't even make sense. Let's see. Harbor. All sea bass over the whole world gain +2, +3, +4 food, depending on if they're normal, great, or superior. Sea bass are indeed these ones, and we can create those. And I think they get a big bonus, which is cool. Alright, well, that's definitely what we want to do for this. The workshop has been finished, and the desert ambassador, I think that is, yeah, so that's going to be one. I think we probably want to give that to this guy. It's probably a good idea. He just got finished destroying their stupid little thing, so he's going to finish his merry walk on over this way, and let's have a look at the market. I think we need a little bit more to get going on this. If he gets his predator aspect, that's going to be very good for us, but we need to put down more sources of minerals. Oh, wait a minute. I think we need one more animal over here, for sure. Okay, so let's get him the swamp ambassador, or the desert ambassador rather, over on the swamp giant, and then we'll have him transmute all these cool things into the good wealth sources, and let's just put another source of precious minerals right there, and we can get some good transmutations up for the topaz, because he does have his noble aspect, so there's no sense in keeping these going with what they are right now. We can do the transmutation on all of these as he's moving around, and probably want to look into getting these into a potent, unless, well, you know, it might be a good idea to put a plant down so we can get that wealth bonus, although it's probably just in our better interest. Oh, hey, look at that, he already got the potent one. And let's do another one up on the top. Like I was saying, it might just be in my better interest to get this up to an onyx, so that I can get a good bonus, although there's no natura going on, but it does just produce more wealth as a result of it just being an onyx. For now, though, what we need to focus on is getting the other exotic animal put down right there, and we can put these, or we can transmute these two into rattlesnakes, and that way we can get them feeding on the desert tortoise right here, and we can give them the danger as well as the wealth bonus, so let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so we've transmuted our two rattlesnakes right here, which has given them more than enough, and in fact is a bit of a danger zone, giving them some greed here. We do have enough danger, speaking of danger, to get them to stop getting greedy at this current time, but the faster they grow, the more likely they are to actually get more greedy as a result of this. So I think what I'm probably going to try to do here is put another predator aspect down. It gives them a little bit more danger, which keeps them in this good range right here because they're not too busy fending off the dangerous foes over there to really stop their growth. The market has been finished, and I can only give this to the rock giant, I believe, which is just going to give him a greater noble aspect. I think, yeah, every single one of them has their two ambassadors already, so I'm alright with that. Can create greater aspects. That is cool. And the University Challenge has started here. That's a 33% chance of a noble aspect, unless I give it a fertility boost, of course. The harbor is still being worked on here. In fact, I haven't really given that a lot of attention, so I should probably start focusing on that. Let's put down another source of fish right here for these guys, and turn these all into sea bass, which we need, of course, the predator aspect for. So I'm going to bring the swamp giant over here to get that rolling. In the meantime, we need to focus on getting these guys a little bit more wealth. In fact, yeah, I think we need to get these guys another... Wait a minute here. Hold on. What can we do to give these guys more wealth? Iguanas? Probably a better idea. Yeah, these guys actually get a symbiosis when they do that, so let's go ahead and give Predator to freaking everything over here. Another source of fish for these folks, and these guys have started a university, which is a much better project for them. I'm glad they finally saw the errors of their ways. This guy can give them some good food sources over here. I think, yeah, they just get a bonus for each plant. It gets +1 technology for each Natura, so I probably want to look at a big symbiosis potential for a bunch of plants that could be put down over here in this area, because they need wealth, tech, and food to get their project finished. Now these guys can put yet another source of fish over here. We're going to transmute this into iguanas. A potent hunt will give us a tap here, but I think I'm okay with the wealth they are providing right now. Another predator aspect down to turn into sea bass, get them a ton of food. They are getting a little bit greedy, unfortunately, although their danger is high enough to where we don't have to worry about that, so that's always good. Transmutation hoe. Very good. Yeah, observatory challenge has started. That's a big project if I recall correctly. And these guys are going to get a ton of food as a result of what I'm doing over here. And I don't know if that actually gives a bonus to any other towns. I'm doubting it does. These guys need a little bit more wealth to get their thing going. So I'm going to go ahead and put another source of exotic animals down over there because I believe, yeah, they're reaching all the way out here. So that's well and good. These guys need more of everything. So let's look at the potentials here. Still doesn't have his fruit aspect, unfortunately, which means the only possibility here is transmuting this into strawberry, which I will very well do. Like so, and we still don't have the pear tree possibility, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and put down another source of blueberries right there. That we can get the maximum bonus from all this stuff. And now after that, all we really need is a little bit more wealth and then a little bit more food after that. So what I think I'm going to do is put down a domestic animal source right there. We're going to see what kind of transmutations we can do as a result of that. And we need to put another iguana right here in this space. That way they can get all they need to get this freaking harbor finished. Like so, and then there's all that wealth coming from that, and these guys have enough danger to where they're not getting any greedier than they need to be. Things are looking good! I'm very proud of the way this is progressing so far. I'm feeling good about all this. Now the university is our next challenge over here, so let's have a look again at what these guys need. They need wealth coming from these guys over here, so 2 lesser hunt aspects will give us that and gives us more the more nature there is within animal range. So we'll probably want to focus on getting that done. Meanwhile, let's just put down some hunts. An ambassador wants to join me. I think I need to give this to the swamp guy for a potent toxic aspect. Although, let's look at the possibilities here. The transmutations that I was looking to do are the ones that are most important, and I kind of forgot what those are. But seismic is a tempting one. The historic point challenge has started. Wow, that looks cool. We'll have to definitely look at that. Oh, they want to destroy a bunch of people for that one. I'm sorry, guys. That's not something I can allow to happen. You're going to have to rethink your strategy. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, I'm going to go ahead and give him the swamp ambassador here. That gives us the potential to create greater toxic whoa, hang on. Did he already have that? No, he didn't. Okay, I'm fine. I gotta destroy this here project, though, because I don't like the idea of these guys winning 2 wars. That is not in my interest. Oh, wait a minute. No, wrong guys. Where's Newshire? Isn't that Newshire? Oh, they're creating it up here. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want to destroy this thing. Do not like that whatsoever. Although, holy cow, look at all those bonuses it's giving him. Holy crap! That's crazy. Still, though, don't want it. Unnecessary, and it was giving him a bunch of greed anyway, so I'm kind of glad I got rid of that when I did. Meanwhile, university. Still need to focus on this, and there's another nomad coming. He's probably never going to be here. But we have this thing here. We can turn this into beavers, and then great boars give a lot of food, but the more dangerous ones are worth a lot of wealth, and that's indeed what we've got here. Plus 3 wealth for each danger this boar has, and I am more than capable of giving him some danger! Bada bing, bada boom, and these guys, oh shoot, they've got more danger than they can handle. Oh, that's no good. They're staying alive, but, well, what happened? Oh, they killed the boars. Well, that's no good. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna try to recreate those ones. Oh, wait, no, stop, don't. Oh, God, I almost ruined everything. That would have been horrible if he had made a freaking ocean right there. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go ahead and give this a fertility boost here. And we're going to put the hunt aspect down on this and not give it more danger than these guys can handle. I learned my lesson about that the hard way. We're going to do a great beaver and then turn that into a great boar again. A greater herd or hunt aspect gives them food. But I don't think I want to do that, actually. I think the Great Boar is quite enough for me. That's giving them... Oh, more danger than they can handle. They're going to have to kill him again. Oh, my gosh. This is not good. The village cannot handle the boars, man. This is a problem. They need to grow a little bit more so that their danger level can rise. Oh, shizzle. Alright, well, here's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to put down the domestic animal source there again. And I'm wondering if I just am able to put this down as beavers and then just leave it be, and that way they might have enough wealth to get their project done. So maybe we should just leave these as beavers. Leave it to beavers! Oh, God! How did I miss that opportunity? Oh, jeez. Alright, let's see. So we're going to leave these as beavers until they can reach 15 danger without dying. And I think that'll happen just as long as they're able to grow a little bit more. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that, let's look at the observatory and let's see what we can get done over here. These guys get a big bonus for all white willows, nightshades, and barrel cacti in the world, and that is indeed what they need, and it stacks up to 4 times. They need a lot more tech and a lot less food, so we should probably replace these with herbs instead of fruit. So let's go ahead and bring this guy over here to fix that right up. So like so is a good way to go. And this great otter is probably going to have to be changed into something else. Tapir gives more food and wealth, but that's not really what we need. Let's see. White willows, nightshades, and barrel cacti are probably really what we want to create here, considering the observatory requires quite a bit of technology, and we need to create a lot of symbioses as a result of that. They also have these guys, which gets bonuses from peppermints and dandelions. Unfortunately, those are 2 completely different things, so we're going to have to look at the possibilities of what we could create here. White willows, nightshades, and barrel cacti are what we're looking for. Unfortunately, none of those are what we're creating here. They're all the ones on the world, though, so if we can create them in this area... Hang on, let's see what kind of herbs we can create on the desert patches, perhaps. They do have another forest patch right here, too. You know what I should do is probably make a swamp instead of a forest there. Alright, that's better, and now we can use that one last patch to put down some more herbs. Hold on, though. We're not able to actually create anything that's listed there. White willows, nightshades, and barrel cacti. But we do get big bonuses from peppermints, so we might want to keep it as that. This is a tricky situation here. They give a lot more technology when they have food. Peppermints and dandelions. Oh, man. Let's see. We have the toxic aspect. In fact, we have the greater toxic aspect, so we may be able to create something awesome here. That gives them more tech anyway, regardless of what I turn this into. White willow. Yes, that's something we need. Okay, that's very good. Now, potent leaf aspect is what we need to get that going. I'm actually going to look over here. These guys can indeed handle the danger now, so I'll go ahead and turn these into Great Boar. Get their greed just at where it needs to be, and that way they'll be able to finish the university, so that's all well and good. Now, fertility boost over here for this thing, and I'm going to go ahead and switch the tomato. Actually, yeah, I need a potent leaf aspect over here for this one, too, so that's going to be a big old bonus for these guys. And this thing actually isn't using anything else, so that'll be awesome. If I can get 10 tech and 45 wealth, their greed is going to skyrocket as a result of this, so I should really consider putting down some more danger in this area. Humans are only happy with great projects now. That's going to be kind of crappy. But I have the potential of creating a greater leaf aspect here, which is awesome. And I didn't do that, unfortunately. It's just a potent one, but that's still good. Gets plus 8 tech and plus 2 natura for each other plant in natura range. And of course now these guys are getting 10 tech and 45 wealth for each white willow that we've created here, which means we're going to be able to do another one right here in this section. Like so, and now we've got massive bonuses coming from both of these things. Unfortunately, we need quite a bit more technology to get this thing, or get this project moving, so we don't necessarily need this here otter. If we transmute that, there's nothing really we can transmute that to. We can make it a buffalo, which would be kind of cool. I kind of just want to see if that's good. Oh, but we don't have the potential of making that yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace that with another herb. And the observatory challenge... Oh, wow, we have 2 observatory challenges going on here now. Which means these things are going to get massive bonuses. Okay, that's cool. So we want to do the toxic aspect on this thing first. After which we will transmute it and then give it a leaf aspect to give these guys another massive bonus, and these guys are going to get so hella greedy. But that's okay, it's absolutely worth it. They're going to get a big bonus from all that. We pretty much just want to turn all of these into white willows, so I'm going to go ahead and have this guy do his thing over here. These guys, oh, they're going to get so greedy, but there's not really much I can do about it. I need to give these tapir more danger. That's probably the only thing I can do. Okay, so these guys reach out over here, actually, so I should really focus on right now, before they get much greedier than they already are, is to get them a lot more danger in their lives. So let's put the predator aspect down on here immediately. And change that out, and then we need to create this in a tapir, so we need to get this guy to put down his leaf aspect over on here so I can transmute that real quick, and then come over here and give this 2 potent hunt aspects, turn it into a great tapir, and get that moving straight away. We're going to put a fertility boost down right there. Getting very, very close to the amount of tech we need, so at least there's that. And they have everything else they could possibly want. Unfortunately, their greed is still rising, so we really need to get moving on this quickly. And we're going to transmute this thing as soon as I'm able to put a hunt aspect down on this patch. Oh, they need 2 of them. That's right. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that one more time. It should be another potent one, given the fact that I put a fertility boost down on here, and then we go like that, and that's very good. Another 2 danger going in here, which creates 11, which is still not nearly enough. So I think what I should probably do is replace this mineral here with another exotic animal, and then just do the exact same thing. Give that exactly what it needs to survive. And unfortunately, this isn't actually giving me a lot of resources, but I'm kind of looking at the... Oh, no. Oh, Greencliff. Hold on, guys. Don't do that. Oh, I don't want war markers. I don't want war markers, y'all. Please, don't make me destroy your armies. Oh, God. They're gonna kill our towns. This isn't good. Oh, shizzle. Okay, well, hang on a second. Oh, boy. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not making enough danger. So I think what I'm probably just gonna have to do is deal with the fact that these guys are going to be greedy. And then maybe I'll be able to handle it just by whipping them into submission. Oh, I just destroyed all these. Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, man. What the hell did I just do? Oh, okay. Hang on, guys. Let me redo all this, and I'll bring you guys up to speed when I've been able to replant all these precious herbs. Okay, guys, so we finally replanted all the white willows. Unfortunately, we're not going to be a completely peaceful civilization. These guys are getting far too greedy, and in fact, I'm probably just going to have to throw a snotball right on top of their ugly faces to really reel them back into submission here. They're going to stop growing as soon as this university project is completed, which I now have met all the requirements for, and they'll slowly fill that out. I think they should be able to get up there in the 6 minutes they have left, regardless of the fact that they have quite a ways to go. These guys need to really be told who their boss is, though, unfortunately, and I can't really risk the possibility of them just kind of destroying every other town that's in sight. So this should bring them very... Oh, my goodness, that really almost killed them. Wow. Well, hopefully that does the trick. They still haven't learned their lesson, but I'm going to have to let them recoup their losses for now, and... Oh, hey, look at that. We already have another ambassador we got to pick up. Well, can't give it to that guy, and I can give it to that guy, but I'm not sure I want to. I think I want to give it to him. The swamp giant's under attack. Oh, God, that's no good. Well, get him the hell out of here, then. This stupid town is ruining everything. Oh, God, and now all bad things are happening. I was doing so well. Oh, this is so hard to maintain. My goodness. Another observatory is being created over here. That was what was going on. There's no way I'm getting these guys 300 technology. I don't even know if I should really be concerning myself with it. They have quite a bit of other stuff, though. That's a bummer. Alright, well, who are they going to war with? They're going to war with Newshire, and I think they're probably gay. Oh, yeah, they're going to wipe them off the planet. Holy cow. Well, that sucks. Huh. Well, what can we do here? Oh, my goodness. Swamp Giant, the poor Swamp Giant. I need to bring these riotous masses through the dangerous fields of the tapir. I don't know, man. He's probably going to have to do a full freaking 360 around the planet. You go ahead and come all the way over here, buddy. And we'll try to figure out how the hell we're going to disperse of this riotous mob. They're going to have to run into some trouble going through that other town, I would imagine, but they're starting to get picked apart by all the dangerous patches over here. Oh, man. What am I going to do here? The Hamlet Challenge has started. In Treeport Tribe. That's something I could do, right? It's not that bad at all. It's only 60 wealth. 300 food. Okay, wow. Plus 45 food for each tuna and marlin. I can make tuna. I can make tuna no problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's see, though. If I make those there... Oh, man. Oh, New Shire's been destroyed. Alright, well, Newtown's gonna show up there, which means what I should probably focus on doing is getting these guys to stop being so warmongering. They're thinking about it. You know what? I'm gonna have you guys make something that requires war markers, then, if you're gonna be little bastards about it. I don't want another observatory going on over here. In fact, Fireshire, yeah. Oh, hey, look, they made themselves in the swamp. Observatory challenge failed, of course. Swamp Giant's under attack yet again. Oh, God. This town's attacking the giant. Whoa, what the hell? Why are they so greedy all of a sudden? What's going on? This is ridiculous. Poor Swamp Giant, man. The focus of all this negative... Oh, he's getting cornered. Oh, goodness. Alright, well... He's gonna have to start hucking snot bombs, I guess. These freaking rioters, man. They're ruining the towns. I was doing everything so well, and they just had to be freaking douchebags about everything. Here you go! That's what you wanted, isn't it? Yep, okay, there you go, guys. You make me do bad things, and I don't want to have to do bad things to you, but you give me no choice. Oh my goodness, now the forest giant's going down. I might just have to take out this town, man, although I really don't want to, because their prosperity's fantastic, and they might get an observatory finished if they're not stupid. Are they destroying stuff? Oh my god. What happened to all my technology? Things were going so well, and then they had to be stupid. Okay, hang on a second. We can get this done. Let's see here. What I need to do is just throw another slime ball at them. Let's see. Move you over here. I'm gonna have to throw one... what is this? Bank. 50 wealth free. Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, goodness. Oh, I can't focus on anything because these guys are just being such a pain in my neck. I need to get these buildings done, but I can't do it because these guys, they're so stupid. Come on now. Let's be reasonable here. They're getting taken out by the tapir. It's going to go well. Okay, as soon as they get within range, they are going to be the victims of my snot bomb. And you know what? Might as well take out the bank in the process and have them rebuild to something else. Goodbye! Sorry you had to suck so much. Oh boy, looks like a problem for y'all. Yep, get sucked up by the rattlesnakes. Suffer the rest of your ill-fate demise. Oh, they're going straight for the forest giant, aren't they? Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have him run straight through to here. And I'm gonna have the swamp giant create another source of herbs. That way these guys can get the technology they need to hopefully get this observatory. Oh, that's not gonna happen, is it? Oh, jeez. Man! Stupid freaking rioters, dude! Ruining everything. Okay, here you go. Toxic aspect on that. Oh, they're already attacking him again, my goodness. He's gonna die. Jeez! Oh, make it out of there, buddy, you can do it! Oh, he's gone! No! Not my forest giant! I was trying to make them happy and all they did was murder me. Oh my god. It's so sad. There lay he rest. My precious forest giant. Oh man! That's it? No developments were reached. My forest giant died at the hands of humanity. That sucks! What a bummer. Well, okay. What did we learn? We can't let them grow too fast. They get prosperous, they get greedy. When I'm trying to focus on 5 freaking things at once, it's impossible to get them down. I thought quelling them by, like, nearly destroying their town would do the trick, but wow, this is getting tough. So, thanks so much for watching here in this episode of Reus, guys. Ends early as a result of the demise of the forest giant. But next time we'll try yet again to get these eras finished off. 1600 prosperity is a good goal. We were nearly there, and we could have gotten it too had we sustained a little bit longer. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Bear. I'll see you next time.